7 Men's Stories Exciting Entertainment.
The greatest treasure hunts in history and their unexpected discoveries. Imagine trekking through dense jungles or diving into the depths of the ocean, driven by the hope of uncovering the treasure of a lifetime. This vision has captivated humanity for centuries, from pirates burying their loot on remote islands to modern treasure hunters using advanced technology to track down lost riches. The quest for hidden treasures is steeped in mystery, danger, and extraordinary discoveries. In this story, we'll take you on a journey through some of the greatest treasure hunts in history. Some led to remarkable finds, while others still await discovery. But one thing is certain. Each of these tales speaks of relentless determination, unyielding hope, and the desire to unearth the unknown. Chapter 1. The Pharaoh's Curse. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb. Our journey begins in the year 1922, deep in the deserts of Egypt. British archaeologist Howard Carter had spent years searching the Valley of the Kings for the tomb of the legendary pharaoh Tutankhamun. Many of his peers had already given up hope, but Carter was determined to find the lost king. After 5 long years, Carter finally discovered the entrance to a tomb that had remained untouched for millennia. However, the joy was short-lived as mysterious deaths among his team members fueled rumors of a curse. Despite these eerie events, the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb remains one of the most significant archaeological finds in history. The treasures Carter uncovered, including the pharaoh's iconic golden death mask, are still considered among the most priceless artifacts ever found. Chapter 2. The Odyssey of Captain William Kidd, A Pirate's Redemption. William Kidd, once a respected privateer, became one of the most infamous pirates, rumored to have buried vast treasures on secret islands. Yet his story is far more complex. Kidd was executed for piracy in 1701, but the legend of his lost treasure has lived on. In the 19th century, treasure hunters frantically searched for Kidd's riches. One of the most famous treasure hunts took place on Oak Island in Nova Scotia, where excavations continue to this day, revealing hidden tunnels and mysterious artifacts. Whether Kidd's treasure will ever be found remains a mystery, but the search has captivated generations of adventurers. Chapter 3. The Hidden Treasure of Cocos Island, the Incan Gold. In the Pacific Ocean, roughly 500 kilometers off the coast of Costa Rica, lies the remote Cocos Island. This small island has a long history of pirates and privateers who allegedly buried vast treasures there. One of the most famous treasures believed to be hidden on Cocos Island is the Incan Gold, plundered by Spanish conquistadors and secreted away. Since the 19th century, numerous expeditions have sought to uncover this legendary hoard, including the efforts of American adventurer August Gisler, who spent nearly 20 years on Cocos Island. Despite his dedication, he found only a few gold coins. The bulk of the treasure remains undiscovered, but the legend endures, continuing to draw treasure hunters from around the world. Chapter 4. The Search for the Lost Treasure of the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar, a powerful medieval order of knights, were believed to possess an immense treasure. This treasure, consisting of gold, jewels, and sacred relics, vanished without a trace when the order was disbanded by King Philip the Fair of France in 1307. For centuries, myths and legends have surrounded the fate of this treasure. From Scotland to Jerusalem, treasure hunters have scoured the globe in search of clues that might lead to the riches of the Templars. Some believe the treasure is hidden beneath Rosslyn Chapel in Scotland, while others speculate it lies deep beneath the ruins of the Temple Mount in Jerusalem. Though the treasure has never been found, the quest for it has inspired countless adventurers. Chapter 5. The Treasure of the Nuestra Señora de Atocha, A Sunken Fortune. In 1622, the Spanish treasure galleon Nuestra Señora de Atocha sank off the coast of Florida during a hurricane. The ship was laden with gold, silver, and emeralds from the colonies in South America. It was an enormous loss for the Spanish Empire, and the Atocha became the target of many treasure hunters. In 1985, after years of searching, American treasure hunter Mel Fisher discovered the wreck of the Atocha. The treasure he found was valued at over $400 million and included thousands of gold and silver coins, as well as precious jewels. The discovery of the Atocha is one of the most spectacular treasure finds of the modern era, proving that persistence can sometimes lead to incredible rewards. Chapter 6. The Hunt for Nazi Gold. Secrets of the Second World War. The Second World War left behind not only destruction but also rumors of hidden treasures concealed by the Nazis. One of the most famous examples is the so-called Nazi gold, which was allegedly buried in secret bunkers and hidden tunnels across Germany, Austria, and Poland in the final days of the war. One of the most notorious locations where Nazi gold is believed to be hidden is the lost train of Wałbrzych in Poland. According to legend, a train loaded with stolen gold and artworks was buried in a hidden tunnel. Despite intense searches, the train has never been found, but the hunt for Nazi gold remains one of the most intriguing treasure quests of the modern era. Chapter 7. The Treasure of Moctezuma, an Empire of Gold. When Hernán Cortés conquered the Aztec Empire in Mexico in 1519, he seized vast amounts of gold and other riches. However, much of this treasure disappeared during the Spaniards' retreat from the Aztec capital Tenochtitlan, as they were attacked by the Aztecs. The treasure of Aztec Emperor Moctezuma, consisting of gold, silver, and emeralds, is said to have been hidden somewhere in the mountains of Mexico. To this day, countless treasure hunters have sought to find this lost fortune, but without success. The treasure of Moctezuma remains a symbol of the vanished wealth of the ancient world and the insatiable greed for gold. Chapter 8. The Treasure of Lima, the Hidden Wealth of the Incas. In 1820, as Spanish rule in South America came to an end, the treasure of Lima, a vast hoard of gold, silver, and jewels, was taken by Spanish loyalists to Cocos Island to protect it from the insurgent forces. However, the treasure was never seen again. Since then, numerous expeditions have attempted to locate the treasure of Lima, but their searches have been in vain. Some believe the treasure remains hidden somewhere on the island, while others speculate it has long since been looted. Nevertheless, the legend of Lima's treasure has persisted, continuing to inspire treasure seekers from around the globe. Chapter 9. The Myth of El Dorado. The city of gold, El Dorado, the fabled city of gold, has lured generations of explorers into the jungles of South America. According to legend, El Dorado was a realm so rich in gold that its king would cover himself in golden dust. In the 16th century, Spanish conquistadors launched numerous expeditions into the Amazon rainforest in search of El Dorado. Despite their efforts, the Golden City was never found. The myth of El Dorado, however, left a deep impression and represents the endless pursuit of unimaginable wealth, a pursuit that continues to captivate treasure hunters to this day. Chapter 10. The Vanished Treasure of the Flor de la Mar, a Royal Loss. The Portuguese ship Flor de la Mar was one of the largest and richest vessels of its time in the early 16th century. It carried a vast treasure from the sacking of Malacca, destined for the Portuguese king. But the ship sank during a storm in the Strait of Malacca, taking its precious cargo to the depths. To this day, treasure hunters have searched for the wreck of the Flor de la Mar, but the exact location of the sinking remains a mystery. The lost treasure of the Flor de la Mar is one of the most valuable treasures ever sought, and its whereabouts remain one of the greatest mysteries in maritime history. The search for treasures is a journey into the past, telling us stories of wealth, power, and the human drive for adventure. Whether these treasures are ever found or remain hidden forever, their legends will continue to inspire and fascinate us. Perhaps one day you might embark on your own adventure, following in the footsteps of these famous treasure hunters.
Feel free to follow this channel to avoid missing any new content. Disclaimer: the images are AI generated and are for illustration purposes. The stories on this channel are researched to the best of our knowledge.